Paulie back here on the Latino slant. As I promised, an updated video on the Dodgers situation. Whoa, 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 whoa. LA Times and Clayton Kershaw have gone on the record in response to not just the Pride Night, but the re-inviting of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Big controversy, heated opinions on both sides. Here, as I had said in my video before, is the latest in what Hall of Fame would be pitcher Clayton Kershaw, an amazing career, over 15 years with the Dodgers, and as far as what his response was. Okay, now we're gonna read it. I need to hear your comments. I need you to subscribe. I need you to do it now. Paulie, why are you doing this? Your Latino channel. I got a few reasons why. Okay, it's really important to me. I'm a huge baseball fan. I'm a huge Dodger fan. I'm an LA boy. I'm a Latino. The Southern California all sports teams, majority of the audiences over 50, 60% Latino. That's the connection right there. But the most importantly, right, in regards to this, so it's like fourth, fifth, there's like so many layers why this particular story is important to me. I'm a born again Christian, and I'm a man in recovery as far as being sober for almost, uh, God willing, 8 years. So this is really important to me. Really important to me. I, I I need you to stick around for the entire video and hear what Mr. Kershaw has to say. Okay, LA Times, let's go right to it. Clayton Kershaw says he disagreed with the Dodgers' decision to honor the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence during the team's upcoming Pride Night game, and that he approached the organization about expediting his announcement of the club's relaunching of Christian Faith and Family Day as a response. As I said before, this event he does, it's nothing new. He's done it before with the Dodgers many times with many different players. It happens after like a Sunday game. So it's not um, you know, oh, they're slap putting it together at a haste. It is the timing though. Okay. So let's back it up a little bit. In an interview with the Los Angeles Times at Dodger Stadium on Monday, Kershaw said that while there were tentative plans for the club to bring the Christian event back this year, it was an annual staple of the Dodgers promotional schedule before the COVID-19 pandemic. His announcement of the relaunch last Friday was prompted by the team's planned recognition of sister groups. So it is this is a direct response to that controversy. Right? So now it's a controversy upon a controversy. But is it? But is it? Told you, you need to stick with me. You need to stick with me. Excuse me. I think we're always going to do Christian Faith this year, but I think the timing of our announcement was sped up, Kershaw said. Picking a date and doing those different things was part of it as well. Yes, it was in response to the highlighting of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence by the Dodgers. Going on record there. All right. Now let's pick it up a little bit. The Dodgers' decision to honor the Los Angeles chapter of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, a charity, protest, and satirical performance organization that uses humor, drag, and religious imagery to call attention to sexual intolerance, has been a point of controversy for the last few weeks. The team initially said the sisters would be honored with its Community Hero Award during the pregame ceremony on June 16th, the club's 10th annual Pride Night. Then 2 weeks ago, the Dodgers announced that they were uninviting the group amid backlash from conservative politicians, Catholic groups, and some factions of their fan base. Okay, that's a little tempered. These are. Let's take out the conservative politicians, Catholic groups. Yeah, like the Archdiocese of Los Angeles and San Francisco, like California. Some factions of their fan base, I think you are really muting that. A lot that's a big, big faction of their fan base, has objected to, in particular, the honoring of the sisters. Just saying, just saying. Okay. Objected to the sister's portrayal of nun imagery and satirizing a sacred Catholic rituals. Okay. 5 days later, yeah, let me get a drink here. 5 days later, however, the team reversed course again, issuing an apology to the sisters and re-invited them to their Pride Night event following an outcry from local elected officials, LGBTQ plus advocacy groups, and other parts of their fan base. Absolutely. Listen, you're going to honor them, you're going to do it. Don't be disinviting them, and then you're re-inviting them. I mean, what a sticky situation. Kershaw, who has spoken openly about his faith during his 16th year career, and founded a faith-based charity with his wife Ellen, called Kershaw's Challenge, voiced opposition to the team's decision Monday. I don't agree with making fun of other people's religions, he said. It has nothing to do with anything other than that. I just don't think that no matter what religion you are, you should make fun of somebody else's religion. So that's something I definitely don't agree with. That's what Kershaw had prompted him to push for the announcement of the Christian Faith event, which will take place on July 30th up to last Friday. All right. I need those comments. I'm just going to keep on reading. The Dodgers declined to comment on the situation. Kershaw goes on. As a team, between my wife and I, and different people that I respect, we talked a lot about the right response to this, Kershaw said. It's never an easy thing because it felt like it elicited a response. Kershaw said he was not aware of the sisters before the Dodgers planned to honor them this year. He said he did his best to try and understand what they stood for, but called it tough to see videos and other examples of groups' portrayal of Christianity. I get it. I get it. It was just some of the videos that they're directly connected with. It's very tough to see a stripper, uh, basically a strip show, gyrating on the cross, and then it's tough. It was tough. I definitely did not. I in the fact that it was done in a public event at a park. It's their event. I get it, but that is really, really salacious. And if you're gonna do that, it should just kind of be like at a burlesque show in some nightclub that's a little more. It's a little more adult. Yeah, that's my only thing, man. That's the only thing. Okay, let's go on. He said, for us, we felt like the best thing to do in this response, instead of maybe making a statement condemning or anything like that, we would just try to instead to show what we do to support as opposed maybe what we don't, Kershaw says. And that was Jesus. So to make Christian Faith Day, our response is what we felt like was the best decision. What a high road take. And is that instead of condemning, we don't need to condemn. And that's what I've been telling a lot of my friends are like, hey, look at your woke Dodgers, look at your this, look at your that. I'm like, you know, hey, there's space at the stadium for everyone, whether I like it or not, like have their night or this has their night. That's not the point. The point is that I get to practice my faith in this way, in this way of tolerance. And that I believe what Kershaw is saying is that, yeah, what would Jesus do? I mean, it's right there. Wonderful. Wonderful. What do you guys think? I think it's on point. Kershaw was adamant his issue was with the sisters group specifically and not the LGBTQ plus community at large. Quote, this has nothing to do with the LGBTQ community or pride or anything like that, Kershaw says. This is simply a group that was making fun of a religion that I don't agree with. Before his interview Monday, Kershaw initiated a players only meeting in the clubhouse to talk about the situation. Only Kershaw could do something that something like that, to call a meeting and to talk to the players. That is truly what a leader does, and he is he is shown that time and time again with his with how he is as a ball player and how he is with his charity. He says he's been in contact with club officials about his feelings as well, though clarified that the process of making the Christian Faith Day announcement on Friday was my idea. Kershaw also said he isn't planning to boycott the June 16th Pride Night event when the sisters will be honored. He says, as a follower of Christ, we're supposed to love everybody as well, Kershaw says. And I think that means being able to be at a lot of different places and to be able to be part of a lot of different things. Amen, brother. Amen. I, yeah. Kershaw said details for the Christian Faith event haven't been finalized, though it is expected to include a Q&A session atop the Dodgers dugout as past iterations have. That's it. Oh, wait, there's some more. There's some more. Sorry about that. It is our opportunity to be able to kind of share our testimony, what we believe in and why we believe in it, and how that affects our performance on the field, Kershaw said, later adding, it's a great opportunity to see the platform that Jesus has been given and how to use that for his glory and not ours. Kershaw declined other specifics about his research into the sisters group or how he reconciles his stated belief to love everybody with opposition to a group uh, that has a long history of raising awareness and money for LGBTQ causes. Listen, I'll say it right now. You can do both things. In the best way to practice to love somebody or love this organization where you fundamentally oppose what they're doing, as far as we talked about before, is we're not in the condemning business, right? There you go. That is a way of practicing uh you know Jesus's first, I would say, most important commandment of love thy neighbor, because that's when they asked him, it's like, what's the most important commandments of all your teachings? He said, you love your neighbor, man. Love each other. It is the hardest thing to do nowadays. Remember that. It's the hardest thing, and that's all that Kershaw is doing here. And I can't state that enough. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, this is it. This is the ending here. I think in these situations, may instead of maybe criticizing or trying to find something wrong with a group, it's better just to focus on what you do believe in, Kershaw said. For me, that's Jesus. So I think that was our best response. I know, Clayton, you are 100% on point, and I totally commend you, brother. Totally commend you and your wife, and what you guys have been doing for so many years. Uh, uh, the slant definitely stands behind that type of practice of that spiritual principle of loving your neighbor. And it's not a this whole thing with love is love is has been really kind of butchered and overused, misused in our society, when there's no connection to a real and practical spiritual connection to what, first of all, what is love and whose love. Is it a selfish love, or is it a higher power love? Okay, man, we're not gonna we're that's where we've done it. We've covered it for you guys. I think it's important. I want to hear your comments right now. Wherever you're at, keep that slam fuerte. Paz.